Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for tomorrow, the 20th of August. If you're coming to this video not live, go down below. All the timestamps are below this video. Mark, hello. Poppy, hello. Jackie, hello. And Brandy, good evening. Angela, hello. Mark, I am doing well. Thanks for asking. Hope you're doing well. Mitch, hello. Sal, hello. Thank you for being here. We are going to get started in just a little bit. I'm going to answer some questions first, and then we're going to get started. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. You say, will I get a business development coordinator job? I'd say yes. Ace of Cups offer. So, yes. And it looks really good as well. So, I would say yes to you. All right. Poppy, thank you for the super chat. Let me just find your question. I know I saw it. You say, do you see M leaving Christina anytime soon? I'd say no. Well, I mean, this would be a card of things moving forward, so that is what I'd say there. But I feel like slowly, yeah. I feel like I've said this to you all before, so I feel like it's gonna take time, for sure. Obviously, with that Ten of Wands, I definitely get time, and this moving forward very slowly is what I'd say. But yeah, Two of Swords is no decision. So, even if they want to be separated, it's like nobody's making a choice to leave in this situation. So that's what I feel at this time. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I asked about the future, abundance, so that would definitely say no time soon. Trivia Luna, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say any important messages over the next few months? Teamwork. So this comes up for a lot of people all of a sudden. So I feel like anything teamwork related would be a really good idea for you. And temperance, patience, not rushing into anything for you. But Three of Pentacles, very good card for teamwork at work or in business, or even if you're trying to get a new job. Like Three of Pentacles says network. So ask the people around you if they know of any jobs or potential opportunities and things like that. So, but really good cards is what I'd say. Varsha, thank you for the super chat. Tomorrow have 2 rounds of interviews. Will I get the job? I'd say yes. Look at this. Chariot says this is in your control. 7 of Pentacles is a job. So especially if you've been waiting for a long time. So I would definitely say yes. No doubt about it. So yes. And Dad, happy birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to Dad as well. So happy birthday, Dad, and hello. Midnight Moon, hello. Thank you for being here. Angela, thank you for the super chat. You say, may I have a card for this week in career? The Star. So, and the 8 of Pentacles, very good. I feel like for the past few times that you've asked me about career, the cards have been looking pretty good for you. So Star is definitely like a wish, or just it could just be saying that you feel fulfilled in this situation. 8 of Pentacles is just straightforward work, but it's also future results because it's just putting in the work, and it represents material success on the horizon. So that looks really good for you. Fiery Temperance, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I would say go for you, probably the world, completion and ending, but it's also like a new portal opening up. So yeah, I mean, on any question, if I were to get this for anybody and I got the world, I would definitely say go, because it's all about new cycles with the world. So I would start something new, or I would I would definitely go. I feel like it's time to open up to new stuff is what I'd say there, no matter what it is. Crumsy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards for the week. You have the 2 of Cups here and the 4 of Wands. So this could be love coming in for you, new love coming in if that's what you're looking for. And if it's not, it could just be some other commitment like a job or a business, whatever it is that you want to work on. This would represent some sort of commitment coming in for you, and it would be very good. Definitely leading to a celebration. So I like that a lot. Crumsy, thank you again. You say happy birthday, Jim. Yes, happy birthday, Jim, of course. But thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Let's see here. Let me pull this up real quick as well. And Lily, thank you for the super chat. You say here, how will the rest of the month go? I am not feeling well. Sorry to hear that, by the way, Lily. You have the Page of Swords here and the King of Pentacles. This is pretty good for you. So this would be like very stable, safe, secure energy, and it would say things are going to move forward very well for you. Page of Swords is a card of discovery, or a card of like researching things, but so I would say follow your curiosity, which is what I always say with the Page of Swords. And the King of Pentacles is like a very stable, predictable energy, says that the rest of the month will be probably pretty stable for you, Lily. So that looks good. I like it. There's nothing wrong with that. Fiery Temperance, thank you for the kind words. Really appreciate it. And something's not right with this stream, I think, but let's see if we can fix it here real quick. But we might be all right. Stunning Casey, hello. Thank you for being here. And, all right, that looks good. Okay, perfect. I think we are all set. Welcome everybody that's jumping in here. We're going to get started in like 10 minutes, so 10-minute countdown, and we will get started. Lily, thank you. Lily, definitely sending good vibes. So, but thank you, Lily. Really appreciate it. And, all right. Karen, you're up. Karen, hello. Shane, hello. Thank you for being here as well. Rose, hello. Really appreciate it. Anna, hello. Welcome. Elizabeth Gonzalez, you have the Death card and the, thank you for the super chat by the way, but you have the Death card and the Four of Pentacles, just changes in your finances every single night. It's the same thing for you, and so I feel like you're transforming at this time. Four of Pentacles, stability, like moving towards stability in finances. For love, Three of Wands, yeah, needing to expand, needing to get out there, like I always say to you, so I would expand and open up. This is a card of like, I feel like it's saying no future projecting or something like that. So yeah, I feel like pretty much everybody needs to be careful of future projections in relationships, meaning like getting into a relationship and then saying that like things have to be a certain way. I feel like there's a danger of doing that because of this chart that we have going on over here. So we just have to kind of be more go with the flow is what I'd say there. But that looks good. Rose, thank you for the super chat. Cards for the week, please. I did have a great day. Thank you for asking. For the week, you have the Four Cups and the Emperor. This is following a plan, so I feel like you're just following a plan right now. And the Four Cups is saying this week can be whatever you want it to be. So I feel like you need to keep it positive here with the Four Cups and think about the good things that you want. And the Emperor just says follow a plan to get there, but pretty straightforward week. Alexandra, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what say you about the work associate competitor who is trying to shut me down? You have the Hermit. I feel like there will be justice here. I wouldn't even pay attention to it, is what I would say to you here. No doubt about it. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles, I feel like you're going to be fine. Queen of Pentacles is about finding the resources, but this is the most important thing here for you in this situation, the Justice card. I would just ignore it, basically. And Queen of Pentacles says, you know, you will be fine. Card of stability and everything like that. Yeah, Five of Cups. Five of Cups could be jealousy from other people. So I would just let this go, and I would just not even give it any energy is what I'd say to you. I feel like it's almost like you're going to be protected. Knight of Cups, saved, protected, or it just says you could be, it could just say that you are safe in general. So I wouldn't even worry about it. The Stunning Casey, thank you so much. Happy birthday to Pops. Yes, you say early collective for the pond. So thank you, Casey. We are doing an early collective for everybody that's here. I'm actually going to timestamp it as well. Why not? For everybody that is here in the collective, we have the Six of Wands and the Eight of Cups. I feel like a lot of you are walking away from the past, moving towards something that's much better. This to me would also represent taking the knowledge with you from the past. So it's like you're not, it's almost like forgiving, but you're not forgetting about certain like red flags or whatever in any area of your life. This could be like in relationships, it could be in businesses, whatever. It's like you're remembering the things that maybe caused problems, but it's like you're still moving forward with this Six of Wands. So I definitely get a like more moving forward type of energy off of these two cards. I also feel that there is just success coming in for a lot of you, maybe after a difficult period of time or walking away. This could be in love, but I feel like it in all areas of your life. Next, you have for the collective, we have the High Priestess and the Two of Pentacles, needing to make a choice. Again, this comes up for pretty much everybody as well. So I feel like this is saying that for pretty much everybody, we need to take a leap of faith. This comes up mostly for earth signs, but you know, I feel this energy for everybody for the most part. High Priestess just says take action, because it's a card of no action. The Two of Pentacles says make a choice, just make a decision. But most importantly, the Two of Pentacles says pick the new thing. So it's like if you're trying to pick between two of anything, the Two of Pentacles says pick the new thing. I feel like this is also needing more fun as well. High Priestess, very much in your head, like too much in your head energy. So some people could be thinking that there's too much in your head energy here. And Two of Pentacles is kind of saying go out, have more fun, and get out there. And finally, you have the Three of Swords here and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a lot of breakup energy here. So if any, but to me, this would be a past breakup for the collective because of that Eight of Cups coming up in the first position. But maybe you're finally kind of cutting ties or completely moving on from things from the past here, if you're in the collective and if you got out of a relationship, I would say over probably the last year, like this entire year. So if you've had a hard time moving on, I feel like you are moving on. Ace of Pentacles says you're starting a new journey. Ace of Pentacles to me, if this is love for you, by the way, collective, then Ace of Pentacles to me is like the path to marriage. It's not saying that you are going to get married, but it is saying that you're like on a path to a deeper commitment. For others, definitely a job change. There's a ton of job change energy going on in the chart, so I feel like a lot of people could be changing jobs as well, but really good for the collective. I like it. Ace of Pentacles, really good card. Yeah, I feel like everybody's getting to a point where they're going to be more free-spirited, more go with the flow, kind of do things that they really want to do. Yeah, heading towards this. Again, Ten of Pentacles is just kind of the same message, because it's just saying you're walking, a lot of you could be walking towards or moving towards your perfect life. It's just that simple. But I like it a lot. So thank you again, KC. Jan, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, acupuncture naturopath doctor, will she be help for me? Oh, got it. I would say yes to you. Again, I'm not a doctor, so don't take this as medical advice, but yes, definitely these are very good cards for medical situations. Queen of Cups, definitely very good for doctors. Page of Cups, same thing. So Jan, I would say yes, definitely. So no doubt about it. Elizabeth Gonzalez, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Elizabeth, you say, Andy was there for me on my birthday. How does he care? You have the Seven of Swords, two of Wands. I'd say let go of your fears in this situation. Seven of Swords can represent lying, cheating, stealing, but it doesn't have to. It can just represent fears, and that's kind of what I feel for you. It can also represent like a very lone wolf type of attitude, which would make more sense with this Two of Wands. So it could say that he cares about you, but maybe he wants to be alone, or maybe he just wants to be alone. I was trying to come up with something else, but that's it. So yeah, I'm not sure, but I feel like he is kind of maybe a loner or like a lone wolf type of person. Poppy, thank you for the super chat. Poppy, feel free to pop your question in down below. I'm not sure if I saw it or not. Poppy, I do see it. Never mind. You say here, you say, Chris, where do you see my relationship with Aquaman going? You have the Three of Cups here, which is third party, could be a third party situation. You do have the Hierophant though here, and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, so this looks pretty good. So, really, Three of Cups I do not usually read as a third party situation, because to me that's not what it means in the first place. But to me, if there were other clues here, I would say yes, but it could just represent a celebration. Hierophant, marriage. So if you're hoping to get married, it could represent marriage in this situation, or hoping to get married, or if it's not marriage, it could just be a deep commitment. And Nine of Cups, total fulfillment, happiness. Yeah, Ten of Cups, happy home, happy family is what I would say to you here, Poppy. So that looks really, really positive for you is what I would say for you there. Yeah, Queen of Swords. I feel like there needs to be more open energy. It's like it's too closed off with the Queen of Swords, which comes up for everybody, but there you go. Kiara B, thank you for the super chat. I'm having a lot of tower moments. Is it me? What's next? Six of Swords, improvements. So, yeah, Nine of Wands, don't give up is what I'd say to you. Six of Swords, I don't think it's you. Six of Swords is just saying that you are moving, you are in a transition time. I always say Six of Swords is a rite of passage. Yes, it is a tower moment, because it's like you have to do something difficult to get to the next level. So in a lot of ways, this is saying you're going through a rite of passage. Nine of Wands is saying you're not giving up. And not only that, I like the Nine of Wands because it could say that you are getting some energy back, or you will be feeling kind of full of energy all of a sudden, and that will kind of help you move forward in some way. So really good energy for you is what I'd say there. Vanessa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards for me in love and work. For love, you have the Nine of Pentacles, single. So, but Ace of Wands, so I feel like there will be a passionate new beginning. This kind of just says get out there, but Ace of Wands is feeling pulled towards someone specific, so I feel like there's someone coming in for you. For work, you have the Five of Swords, Ace of Swords. Yeah, truthful communication is popping into my head. I feel like you need to open up more to the people around you is what I would say to you. This would represent like too closed off of an energy at work, and to me, I talk about this every night, how people need to open up in love, but I feel like people need to open up in general, because there's too much closed off energy, and there's too much benefit to like networking or working in a group setting and things like that. So we really need to open up to the people we work with for more success. But work, you have victory, so I feel like there will be a victory for you is what I'd say there. But all right, everybody, for everybody else who just super chatted, I will be answering you at the end, but I am going to get started right now, and we are going to start with Aries. So let's see what we have for you, Aries people. And Aries, what is going on for you? All right, Aries. And all right, Aries, let's see here. Aries. Aries, you have the Seven of Swords coming up first here and the King of Swords. This could be truth coming in from a past relationship, which is kind of what I'm getting here for you, Aries. So some of you could be getting truth or some sort of clarity coming in. King of Swords is just like justice. So a lot of you could be getting justice coming in, or there could be some sort of justice-like situation for you there. For others, I feel like this could be anything else that requires justice, like workplace problems, if you've been having problems at work, or it could be other issues as well that you've been having, and this is just saying that there's justice coming in some area of your life here. And yeah, that's all I'm getting there. Next, you have the King of Wands. You also have the Queen of Wands as well. So anytime I get people who are, of the same suit, this could represent a perfect relationship coming in for you if you're not already in this relationship, Aries. And again, it doesn't matter if you're like into same sex or whatever. I don't attach sex to my cards. This is just how you're showing up in the cards. But what I would say here is that there could be like a perfect relationship coming in for you. This would be you releasing a lot of burdens. So I feel like a lot of you are going to be releasing a lot of burdens. I feel like really for the rest of the month. So, but I also feel like saying not tomorrow for whatever reason. So Aries, if things don't get better tomorrow, don't worry. I feel like starting like after tomorrow, things are going to start getting a lot better. I feel like that's when the improvements really start, like on the 21st. So I don't know, there's like a day delay or something like that, but I feel like things are about to start improving for you. I feel like a lot of you could be growing a lot, or you could be focused on like personal growth, personal development, stuff like that with the King of Wands as well. And finally, you have this Queen of Wands here and the Hierophant. So I feel like this could be saying that for some of you that you're very attractive at this time, so get out there if you want love. The Hierophant does say, I mean, look at this. This is marriage right here, Aries. So there definitely could be a perfect relationship, or, somebody who is your perfect match coming in for you here. And it could be somebody who's perfect for you. Could be another fire sign, but that's not always true. When I get a king and a queen of the same suit showing up, it's just kind of saying like power couple. So it's more of like a power couple situation. It could be any sign coming in for you here. For others, I feel like this is you needing to stand up to authority figures. So Queen of Wands to me is a card of needing to be more bold, more assertive, needing to stand up for yourself, or needing to stand out in some way. So I feel like some of you need to stand up for yourself, like in work and business, and need to be more bold. This is like you standing up to a leader or somebody who is an authority figure, so that you can kind of either get your way or like get a raise, or whatever the case may be. It could also be for justice situations as well, if people are like doing you wrong at work or something like that. But this could be any authority figure. It could be family member, could be anything. And I would just say be bold and stand up for yourself with these cards. But Aries, pretty straightforward. That looks really good. So thank you, Aries. All right, Taurus. What do we have for you, Taurus people? And Taurus. Taurus, you have the Judgment card and the Ace of Cups here as well. So I feel like for some of you, this is kind of like feeling a new pull in love. So if you haven't had love, by the way, this is definitely love coming in for you. Yeah, I would say yes to you, Taurus. I feel like there's love coming in for you here, and I feel like it's talking about like a rebirth moment for you. So I feel like there's like rebirth coming in. I feel like there's all sorts of things here with these two cards. I also feel for some of you, this is just saying that you're gaining like new vision about your life here. So I feel like some of you could be kind of gaining a new vision about what direction you want your life to go in. Ace of Cups is living a totally fulfilled life, like your emotions overflowing, being very happy. So I feel like a lot of you are just kind of like moving towards a life that is more worth living, or that is maybe more exciting, something like that here with these two cards. What I will say is I feel like you need to get focused here, Taurus. So you have the Seven of Cups. I'm pretty sure you get the Seven of Cups quite a bit, Taurus. So the Seven of Cups says you need to focus on exactly what you want. No matter, I don't care what it is. As I always say, I don't care if you want to become an astronaut. If there was ever a year that you could become an astronaut, it would be like this year and next year. So that's what I feel here with the Seven of Cups. It's just saying, like, what is it exactly that you want to do, no matter how impossible it may seem. And the Seven of Cups just requires us to draw our focus and get rid of all the excess stuff that we could be potentially thinking about in our lives. All the what ifs, or all the fears, doubts, whatever they may be. And Nine of Pentacles says, if you do this, you will reach this right here. Total self-sufficiency, self-reliance, money, all the money you could ever need, or however much you do need for, depending on your situation. It's also a card of discipline as well, and disciplined work. I keep saying, and I think I said it in your weekly reading as well, Taurus, that It's like I feel like just even just if you did, like, maybe you want to write a book, I feel like even like 10 minutes of disciplined work every single day on whatever it is you're working on would lead to this right here, total financial success, and everything else that you could potentially want. And finally, you have the Ten of Swords and the Moon. So what the hell, Taurus? That's all I gotta say to you. This is your fears, worries, doubts, anxieties, depressions, all that other stuff keeping you trapped in prison. I feel like it's time to start something, Taurus. I know I say this to you every night, but I'm not gonna stop until you all start something new. But I feel like that's what this could be saying. This could also be saying, like, needing to realize that the past is dead, done, over with, as I always say with the Ten of Swords. So you need to realize that the past is over. All the bad things you went through are done, over with, and gone, and now it's time to start living your dreams. The moon, to me, can represent illusions, fantasies. It can represent kind of like your imagination getting away with you as well. But I do also feel that this could be saying that some of you just need to realize that the only thing that's stopping you from becoming an astronaut, Taurus, is your fears. So I feel like a lot of you need to kind of like let those fears go, obviously, with these two cards. But overall, Taurus, that is really positive. So thank you, Taurus. All right, Gemini. Actually, Gemini, I lost your chart. So Gemini, hold on 1 second. All right, there we go. And Gemini. All right. Gemini, you have the Nine of Cups here and the Four Swords. Yeah, this could be healing. So a lot of you could be going through a healing period, or you could be healing from something just minor, some sort of minor healing thing. You also have the Hermit as well. When I get like the Four Swords and the Hermit, to me that could definitely just represent a simple healing from difficulties, challenges, or from some sort of minor health situation. So some of you could be healing. For others, this could be you getting something you wish for, getting something you want after taking a break. But really what I'm getting here, Gemini, is I feel like you need to stop. Like if you feel like your wheels are just spinning in your head, like if you can't come up with a solution, I feel like stepping back from a problem, if you're having a problem or a challenge right now, and just kind of like taking a break is what you need to do instead of trying to force some sort of change. That's what's popping into my head, by the way, is like I'm just getting the message forced change, but I didn't really know what that meant until I thought about it, and then I was kind of like, oh, like it could be that you're trying to force a change when just kind of like allowing something to happen would be a better choice with these two cards. Next, you have the Star and the Page of Cups. This could be love coming in for you, Gemini. It could be a water sign that's coming in for you. You also have a Cancer, you have a Virgo showing up here as well. You have water, air, you have everything. So it could be any sign, but definitely water stands out to me here. So this could be a love offer from somebody. Could be a dream come true with this Star card. Could lead to total fulfillment in your life as well. So really good cards. For others, this would be your dreams. Page of Cups even can kind of represent your dreams or your dream life that you have a desire for with that Page of Cups. So I feel like for some of you, this could be you like being creative, or also maybe even being very intuitive right now, needing to trust your intuition, because your intuition is probably leading you towards this right here. The Star is your inner guidance. So I feel like a lot of you could be following your more inner guidance with these two cards, which would be good. The Hermit as well is your inner guidance. It is your inner light. So I feel like some of you have taken some time to find your inner light, and that's going to lead to a victory here with the Chariot. So I feel like some of you could be having a victory. This could be movement or traveling. So some of you could be moving or traveling. Even with the Star card can kind of represent vacation. So some of you could be going on a vacation. It would be very good for you as well. But I feel some sort of victory here because this would be overcoming difficulties as well. Hermit is like facing your shadow, and Chariot is saying that if you took time to face some shadow aspects in yourself, that you could be having a victory almost over yourself with these two cards. I also feel like this could be guidance, but it's inner guidance. It's your own guidance. The Star and the Hermit, to me, that is your own inner guidance leading to a victory. So I feel like it's almost like you're coming up with your own answers to things in your life, and I feel like this is going to lead to a lot more success in your life. It's like you're taking control. So Gemini, that looks really positive. So thank you, Gemini. I really appreciate it. All right, Cancer. Let's see what is going on for you, Cancer. Cancer, you have the Two of Swords here and the Knight of Wands. I feel like some of you need to get out of your head, of course, with that Two of Swords. Knight of Wands is like needing to move towards a more free-spirited, more kind of needing to really be more daring. Two of Swords can be not wanting to make a decision, but it's like a card of avoidance. It's like you avoiding something, or you avoiding making some sort of choice in your life. The Knight of Wands just says make a choice. Knight of Wands is daring, bold, confident, all those things. So I feel like some of you need to make a choice. Two of Swords could be tricky because it can say you have to make a choice that could hurt other people, or but really, is it hurting them? Probably not, because it's like you're making this to me, Cancer, what I'm trying to spit out here is that this is you making the right choice for you, which is never the wrong choice. So I feel like some of you need to realize that with these two cards, and I feel like this is saying that that's what you need to focus on right there. Next, you have the Hangman and the Knight of Cups. I feel like there could be a Pisces coming in for some of you Cancer people as well. Could be any sign. You have every single sign here. So it could be any sign, but Pisces definitely stands out with that Hangman. I would say if it's a Pisces, I feel like they're slow, like a typical Pisces. And Pisces, I'm not making fun of you. I'm a Pisces as well, so I get it. But yeah, Cancer, I feel like this could be a Pisces. They could be taking their time. For others, this could be you sacrificing your dreams, which you shouldn't be doing. That could be this right here, Cancer. And those two cards plus this is saying do not make sacrifices for other people, especially when it comes to your dreams or your perfect life, whatever it is that you want to be living. Make sure not to make sacrifices. Make sure not to kind of sacrifice things that are important for you. For others, I feel like this is you gaining a new perspective as well in love. So if you're looking for love, I got to clarify this. Hold on. Yeah, this is major for you, Cancer. I feel like if you are like trying to get love or make changes in love, it's like you're gaining a new perspective. There's a total turnaround here. So you could be looking at love in a different way. You could be changing the things that are important to you in a relationship as well, or in relationships in general. And I feel like that this is very good for you. So Cancer looks amazing. I love it. And finally, here you have even more, because the Knight of Cups is your imagination as well. It is the things that you want in life, and it's also kind of like your dreams. The Wheel of Fortune is your personal vision here, Cancer. So a lot of you could be working towards your personal vision. For others, this could be love coming into your life. So I feel like some of you could be having new love come in for you if you're looking for love. And, that's what I'd say here. The Two of Cups is a perfect match. So again, if someone new is coming in for you here, Cancer, I feel like it's a perfect match. I feel like it'd be a really good relationship for you. For others, I'm just getting moving. Moving or movement. So yeah, I would say if you're moving, or if you're traveling or something like that, or even if you're like moving to a new job or getting a new position, I feel like this is saying that that will be very, very positive for you as well, Cancer. But pretty straightforward message. I don't know, Cancer, this is all about love. Is kind of what I'm feeling tonight. So that looks really good. I would definitely say focus on the new love. My problem with the Wheel of Fortune is that there's a temptation to focus on the past with the Wheel of Fortune. Very good card, very lucky, but it can kind of bring us back to the past. So, but I would say focus on the new love if there's love coming in. But all right, Leo, let's see what we have for you, Leo. Leo, you have the Death card and the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you're going through some sort of transformation, or you are transforming at this time, Leo. And it could be financially as well with this Knight of Pentacles. I feel like some of you are maybe being a little bit too cautious. So I would say that I feel like it would be time to take bigger risks financially. Maybe you're like thinking about making an investment, or maybe you are thinking about getting a new job or making some other type of change to your financial status, or investment keeps popping into my head right now, but it could be anything. And Knight of Pentacles says it will maybe be a little bit slow at first if I'm being super picky about this card, but overall be very positive. I feel like for others this could be new love coming in. Yeah, again, you have pretty much every sign here, so it could be any sign that's coming in for you. Water and Earth definitely stand out to me the most, though, Leo. Next, you have the Ace of Swords and the Six of Wands. Major victory, major good news coming in here for you, Leo. So you've been getting a lot of these good news cards. I feel like I say it to you every single night. So you have these two cards, plus you have the Eight of Wands as well, another card of great news coming your way. So I'd say if you haven't gotten it yet, I feel like there's very good news coming in for you in the future at some point, obviously. But I feel like there's good news coming in. I feel like this is a victory coming in for you. I feel like a lot of you have been very strong. Like, I feel like you're living up to your Leo name and being very strong and determined to get things done with these two cards. The Six of Wands is also just kind of like some sort of recognition. So I feel like some of you could be getting recognition at work or in your career or in business or whatever it is that you do. You could be getting a lot more attention, or you could be kind of increasing your visibility, which is really crazy because that's like totally different. But that's what's popping into my head, is increasing your visibility. I feel like some of you need to do that. Could be in business, could be in anything, but I feel like you need to to become more visible. And finally, you have the Queen of Cups here and the Eight of Wands. So I feel like there could be good news coming in for you. Obviously, I just talked about this for like 30 minutes, Leo, but I feel like that there could be good news coming in for you here. I feel like for some of you, there is definitely a lot of this quick action stuff. I've probably said this to you off and on for like the past 2 years or so, Leo, that I feel like there will be a lot of very quick, rapid opportunities that come your way, Leo. The problem is that these are not going to be opportunities that you're going to be able to sit and probably think about. These are things that you're going to have to move very quickly on. So I would just take advantage of these opportunities, and I would actually just make sure to move very quickly. I also feel that for others, the Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups can be a change in direction of love, but really it's a very wholehearted energy. So if you are going to change, like if you get a job opportunity that you have to accept very quickly, just make sure with the Queen of Cups that you put your whole entire heart and soul into it. I feel like this is saying, to me, eights are like direct exchanges of energy. Exactly what you put in is exactly what you get out. So these two cards kind of are saying, if you get offered some sort of opportunity, jump in and put everything you got into it, because that's what you're going to get back, and maybe even more. So I feel like this is saying there are going to be opportunities where there's like equal exchange. This could be in love, but it could also, I feel more like work or business or a new job or something here for you, Leo. But Leo, that looks amazing. So thank you, Leo. All right, Virgo, what do we have for you, Virgo people? And Virgo. Virgo, you have the Strength card in the Emperor. I feel like some of you have to be determined to get this right here. So the Emperor, I feel like some of you need to be determined to get some sort of leadership position at work or in business. I feel like those opportunities are coming in for you to kind of like take the lead, but maybe it requires strength or determination. I do feel like some of you, I'm just getting like harder positions is what's popping into my head, which is kind of weird. So I feel like some of you could be getting positions at work with increased responsibility, or maybe, kind of puts you in the spotlight, so to speak, or maybe it increases the amount of pressure from higher ups and things like that. But I'd say if you're getting one of those types of positions, I feel like it'll be worth it. Like this is saying that it will be worth the work, or it will be worth the increase in pressure. It's not going to be one of those increases in your pay or a promotion where it's not. Like, sometimes it's like people are like, oh, we want you to become a manager, but we're only going to give you a 50-cent, an hour raise, which is not worth the extra pressure, right? I feel like this is worth it, whatever it is for you, Virgo. For others, I feel like this is saying that some of you are definitely, I get this every single night. You get the same cards every single night, practically, Virgo. So I feel like some of you are dealing with something legal, or you're dealing with something involving authority figures and rules and regulations. So I feel like some of you with the Emperor could be dealing with things like that. I feel like you just need to be determined to see it through to the end, and I feel like you will be fine. Next, you have the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. So I feel like a celebration here for you, Virgo. This would be like kind of like overcoming financial difficulties and challenges with this Five of Pentacles. So I feel like you've gone through a lot of hard times. Five of Pentacles, just the card of hard times, going through difficulties. Three Cups, card of celebration. So I feel like there's a lot of celebration for you. I also feel like Three Cups is the card of community as well. And it says, if you are experiencing hard times, there are people around you who want to help you. This comes up for you every single night, Virgo. So I feel like a lot of you need to kind of like open up to people around you, or you need to open up to like your community as well. Because I feel like people in your community, or the people in your life, there are people who want to support you, but it's kind of like one of those things where I feel like you have to like open up to it with these cards here, is what I would say. And finally here, Virgo, you have the Six of Swords here, and you also have the Page of Wands here. Six of Swords is like moving on to calmer shores. So thank God, Virgo, right? You always get at least something like the Six of Swords saying that there are going to be improvements, and that there are going to be, that things are going to be improving. So, but like I say, with the Six of Swords, it is a rite of passage. So it does say that maybe like the past year or two for you, Virgo, has been extremely difficult, not just like a little bit difficult, but maybe there have been extra difficulties, or maybe it hasn't been that bad, but maybe there have been also like big tower moments or things like that that kind of would represent a rite of passage, that would represent a period of growth for you. I feel like just saying that's why for the most part pretty much everybody has been going through extreme difficulties, and it's because of this this like kind of like weird tower moment type rite of passage thing. I think a lot of people are evolving, or whatever you want to call it, and that's probably why people are going through these difficulties, just getting to the next level with these cards. I'm also getting momentum here. Whenever I get the Six of Swords with a power card, something like a fire card more specifically, to me that would represent a momentum. So it'd say that these changes are going to start, positive changes are going to start happening faster in your life here, Virgo. So I feel like there are faster improvements. By the way, fire sign could be a fire sign of love. You have had fire show up over the past few weeks, so wouldn't surprise me if there was like a fire sign, or it could just say that there's somebody who's very passionate about you coming in for you there with the Page of Wands. Page of Wands also says take action, Virgo. So this to me is a card of needing to light a match. It's basically just a card that says it is time to have an effect on something. It is time to get moving forward. But really good card. So thank you, Virgo. All right, Libra. What do we have for you, Libra people? And Libra. Libra, you have the Empress coming up in the Eight of Cups. I feel like some of you could be just walking away from a relationship. Empress just says you're very attractive at this time, Libra. So I feel like there could be love coming in for you, but you need to let go of the past here with the Eight of Cups. For others, I feel like this could be saying that there is more abundance, like an abundance of fulfillment is what's popping into my head. So if you have been feeling a lack of fulfillment, if you have been feeling like things have been missing from your life, I feel like this is just things kind of returning to your life, feeling fulfilled. For others, I feel like this is your saying use your senses for some reason. So I feel like you need to trust your senses here more than just your intuition. Like I feel like you're trusting your whole, it's almost like you're trusting your whole entire body here, Libra, to kind of almost like deliver messages. Like I feel like you're kind of trusting more what you feel. But like I said, your whole entire body. It's kind of a weird message, but it's kind of like intuitive, but it's a lot deeper than that. So that's what I would say. I would say just trust your feelings. Next, you have the Page of Swords here and the Four of Pentacles. I want to clarify this. Yeah, so I feel like for some of you, this is saying that this is you examining your finances. You always get these weird pentacle cards, Libra. So I feel like a lot of you are kind of upgrading your finances, or you're just like probably finding better ways to deal with your finances or different ways to improve your finances as well. So that doesn't really surprise me. It seems like a long-term message for you, Libra, something that you've been dealing with for quite a long time. And I do feel like you will find that kind of like fulfillment. I feel like you will find this stability in your life as well. And finally, you have the Five of Wands and the Three of Swords. So I feel like for some of you, this could be heartbreak over this could be this is gonna sound so weird. It's coming in as heartbreak over confusion is the message is popping into my head. So I feel like some of you could be heartbroken because you are so confused maybe about certain things that you are trying to do in your life. So I feel like there could be confusion here. What I would say about the Five of Wands, though, is it is a card of learning. So I'd say even if you're feeling confused, it can also be a card of restlessness as well. I feel like for some of you, it could be saying that you are like feeling confused or restless, but really I feel like this is like a learning period. So I feel like you need to look at it as such with this card here. Yeah, it's like you're not getting, what I would say to you here, Libra, yeah, it's like you're not getting maybe everything you deserve. Maybe those are the words that you are using, Libra, in all of your your whole entire life, in all areas of your life. I feel like you are getting something, but maybe not everything. So I feel like a lot of you are kind of like in this waiting period of like trying to get things that you feel you deserve in your life, and I feel like you will. I feel like these things are coming, basically, Libra. For others, I feel like just more action needs to be taken. So it's like if you want love, I feel like just needing to put in more time to get it, it will lead to the changes. And same thing with money as well. I feel like more time to get the money will kind of help you as well. So that's what I'd say to you there, Libra. It looks pretty good still, like I said. So I feel like you're really focusing on improvements for the most part. But Scorpio, let's see what we have for you. And Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, you have the King of Pentacles here and the Temperance card. This is perfect balance in your finances. So I feel like a lot of you are kind of balancing out your finances here or creating perfect balance with your finances. Some of you are even at the point, seems like a rapid change to me here, Scorpio, where it's like maybe your finances weren't terrible, but maybe they also haven't been amazing. And now maybe things are getting better. So it's like you're really kind of focusing on the future and planning for your future financially or business-wise or whatever. So I feel like a lot of you are doing that. I feel like it's talking about planning for some reason. For others, the King of Pentacles is a very kind of reliable source of income. So I feel like some of you could be working on a reliable source of income. But for some of you, the Temperance card is a card of combinations. And that's what's popping into my head. To me, the Temperance card is about like mixing two things together. So it could be, you could be mixing two skills you have together to make money. You could be using some skills that you have on YouTube to make money. You could be on Facebook, whatever. But you could be mixing skills here with these two cards to make more money, which is probably the best thing that you could possibly do. So some of you could be coming up with new things, I'm getting here for sure, because you have the Three of Wands, which is kind of like a card of innovation. It's a card of like kind of coming up with a new way of doing things. So I would say just trust your ideas, write them down, Scorpio, as well. Next, you have the Queen of Swords and the Fool. I feel like some of you need to take a leap of faith in probably love is what I'd say here. So if you're looking for love, I feel like you need to get out there. This to me would represent going on an adventure. So, you know, needing to get out there and date. Queen of Swords just says open up to new people, but it's also a card of kind of experience as well. So I feel like a lot of you are trusting your experience in love, which is probably a good thing and probably like the right thing that you could be doing. So I feel like a lot of you could be doing the right thing as far as love is concerned, but it's like the Queen of Swords is saying make sure not to put your old things from relationships onto new relationships. Make sure to look at new relationships as new relationships, not somebody from the past. I feel like this is also honesty. I feel like a lot of you are just being like brutally honest with the people around you, and I actually feel like that's a good thing with these two cards. And finally, you have the Sun card here, and you have the Three of Wands. Like I said, I feel like in a lot of ways that a lot of you could be almost seeing the future now, Scorpio. Maybe you've been blind for a very long time. Maybe you haven't been able to see what is coming up or in your future. So maybe that's been a challenge, but I feel like for some of you, it's like you're finally able to see what is coming in the future. You are finally able to see like kind of what is in the future as well, and I feel like this is going to lead to a lot more success. I also feel that the Three of Wands to me is a card of leadership. So, and the Sun is kind of like standing out. So a lot of you could be getting into leadership positions. I'm also, social media is popping into my head. It always pops into my head for you, Scorpio, for some reason. So I don't know if a bunch of you work in social media or if a bunch of you do something like that, or if you need to do that. I'd say if you have a business, social media could be a good idea for you with these cards. But it always pops into my head for you. And these are cards of like very strong positivity. Very good cards for love, by the way, for you, Scorpio, because the Sun can represent like a lot of attention coming in love. So, and Three of Wands would say socialize, by the way. So I would get out there in public, socialize. And I feel like that's how you could be finding love with these two cards. But there you go, Scorpio. Thank you, Scorpio. Really appreciate it. Let's get a new deck going here and do Sagittarius. And let's see here. Alright, Sagittarius. This is already a shuffled deck, but let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius people. Alright, Sag. And Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you have the Five of Swords here and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this is what you're heading towards. Five of Swords, I feel, is saying that you're just taking better care of yourself, Sagittarius, or that there is more of a focus on you taking care of yourself. So that's what I feel like a lot of you are doing. Just taking care of yourself. Taking care of business is what I would say here. For others, I feel like this could be people around you, like getting jealousy. Jealousy, I think is popping into my head, something like that. So people could be jealous that your situation is improving. I would just ignore it. Plain and simple, Sagittarius. Wouldn't even pay attention to it. Nine of Pentacles is just saying that I feel like you're becoming more disciplined in work, and this is probably going to lead to more money. Next, you have the Moon and the King of Pentacles. I feel like this could be love coming in for you. Could be an Earth sign coming in here for you as well. So I feel that there could be an Earth sign coming in for some of you for love. Could be any sign, of course, but Earth is definitely standing out here. To me, this is also saying needing to face your fears in regards to finances. So if you are having problems with finances or whatever, King of Pentacles says there are probably very easy, reliable ways to fix your financial situation or to improve it in some way. But the Moon says you have to face your fears to be able to do that with the Moon card. I also feel that this could be just a steady job or a steady paycheck. So if you've been having that, this comes up for you every night, Sagittarius, and it doesn't really surprise me. So I would just say if you are hoping for a steady job or something, I feel like there could be a steady job coming in here for you. For others, like I feel like this could be a past breakup, but I feel like this is a new person. I feel like the Moon is talking about fears from a past breakup, so I feel like you have to let those fears go with these two cards. And finally, you have the Page of Wands here and the Emperor. Yeah, I feel like, number one, this could be an Aries in your life, so some of you could be dealing with an Aries here with this, with these two cards. For others, the Page of Wands could be talking about creative opportunities. The Emperor is like the opposite of creativity. So I feel like some of you need to go this, I feel like you need to go this way is what I would say to you. So I feel like that this is saying that you need to move more towards a creative energy, more enthusiastic energy, more of like a confident, courageous type of energy as well. I feel like you need to get away from this right here. This is like too fixed. It's too much in the box type of thinking. So I feel like some of you need to get away from that like inside the box thinking, get outside the box with these two cards, Sagittarius. Yeah, I feel like you can let the past go as well. This guy is literally in a box right here, Sagittarius. So I feel like it's time to start thinking about new ideas, new plans, new adventures, new, right? Sagittarius, how many times do I say that to you a day? Probably like a million. So Sagittarius, that's what I'd say to you. Some of you need to move. I think you need to move on to new love. I feel like there could be new love coming in for you. Could be a water sign, and it's probably your knight in shining armor as well here, Sagittarius. So I would get out there if I were you. But there you go, Sagittarius. That looks pretty good. Definitely new stuff. All right, Capricorn. What do we have for you, Capricorn people? All right. Capricorn, you have the Page of Cups and the Strength card. I feel like you need to be strong at this time, of course. But for others, I feel like this is love. This could be love coming in for you. You've had this water sign showing up in your readings quite a bit here, Capricorn. They show up again. So I feel like for some of you, you could be dealing with a water sign that's coming in for you for love. So I feel like there could be a water sign coming in, plain and simple. I feel like this person is determined to get you. So you could be dealing with somebody who's very, very forward, or someone who's like a little bit more on the aggressive side as far as love is concerned. It's not a bad thing. I feel like it's a good thing. But, you know, again, that's the type of person that could be coming in. For others, I feel like this could be you being determined to reach your goals, wishes, dreams, whatever, with this Page of Cups. So I feel like a lot of you are just moving in the right... I feel like it's just kind of like a path card. These two cards, both of them. And I feel like they're just saying you're on the right path. Next, you have the Death card and the Two of Wands. So some of you could be picking a new path here, clearly. Death, transformation, Two of Wands, reaching forward and grabbing something new in your life. So I feel like some of you are like picking a new path, or I feel like you are reaching forward to something new with these two cards. And yeah, I think it's a great thing for you to do, Capricorn. You know, and next month, Saturn moving forward in your sign, probably feeling a lot better. So there could be a lot of new opportunities or different opportunities in work or business that are coming in for you. And I think these are going to be good for you. I feel like you really will have the whole world in your hands. Two wands. Normally the guy, he's grabbing onto the wand, he's got like the whole world in his hands. So I feel like you really have your choice in the changes you make or the things that you do in the near future in business, work, love, pretty much everything in your life. For others, the Two Wands would be a card of originality. So again, kind of like I said to Sagittarius, this is more like outside the box thinking. It's a little bit different for you, Capricorn, because what I mean, I say this to you all the time, Capricorn, as well, that you always get these cards to me that represent experimentation, which I feel like, especially if you have a business, but in all areas of your life, I feel like experimentation is going to be your best friend, like trying new things. But the challenge for you, Capricorn, is like 1 out of 100 experiments will work. But what I will tell you is that if you follow the rules of the universe here and you experiment on and try new things and whatever it is that you're doing or whatever it is you're trying to make successful, and you do all the experiments, you'll be ridiculously successful. So it's like worth it to do that. I always say, you know, you get these cards of throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. So I feel like it's a time for you to just like try a bunch of new things in all areas of your life, and that's what that is. It's like the universe is trying to get you to realize that there's like a variety of ways that you can get things done, that you could do things, that you can go experience the world, like all this stuff. So I feel like you need to do it. And finally, you have the Chariot here and the King of Cups. So this could be a water sign coming in for you. Could be a Cancer. I don't really feel Cancer, but it could be a Cancer coming in for you here. But I feel like there's a victory coming in for you. King of Cups is like the return of love to your life. So I feel like love, if you haven't had it for a while, this could be love coming back into your life. Not someone from the past, but just the feelings of love. I also feel that this could be a move for you, Capricorn, and you get the most moving messages out of everybody. So it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of you were moving or traveling or something like that here. But yeah, I feel like there are future victories as well, is what I would say. I feel like there are victories coming, but you just don't see them yet either, Capricorn. So I feel like some of you feel like you're at a loss in certain areas of your life because of some of these cards, but really, I feel like this is what you have to look forward to, like major victories, total control over your life, and kind of like getting the things you want. So Capricorn, that looks amazing. So thank you, Capricorn. All right, Aquarius, what do we have for you, Aquarius people? And Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the Magician and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, Aquarius. This looks very good. So, Aquarius, your readings have been very good lately. I feel like you're in total control of your destiny, of course. Magician says you can have whatever you want. Wheel of Fortune, a lot of luck, a major turnaround, and this is like a major turning point in your life. It is your destiny, your personal vision, especially with the Magician card. It's definitely your personal vision. The Magician is inspired action, so some of you could be inspired to take action, and that action is going to turn your life around with these two cards. So, I'd say pay attention to your attention, as I always say, and I feel like that your attention and the things that you could be doing now are going to totally turn your life around. Really, really very positive reading. So I feel like there's a lot of good stuff coming up here for you. A lot of new beginnings as well, I would say, with that Magician card. So this could be in love, it could be in business, work, pretty much anything. Next, you have the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Cups. I feel like this is love coming in for you. Could be a fire sign, could be a water sign. You've had both fire and water coming up lately, so I feel like it could be either or. No matter what sign it is, I feel like they're going to be very passionate about you with this Knight of Wands. For some of you, this could be love that kind of requires an adventure, like travel or moving or something like that, especially with that Knight of Wands, for sure. It is a card of being adventurous and kind of doing something that you've never done before as well. The Queen of Cups is like a change in direction in love, so I feel like for some of you, this is a new person. If you're with someone new, I would say that it's the person you're with. If you're meeting someone new, I feel like it'll be that person. But I feel like there could be a very passionate new beginning in love. I also feel for others, this could be you just being more daring, more confident, more adventurous, more passionate. Or you could be working on something that you are very passionate about as far as work is concerned as well. So I like this a lot. And finally, you have the Two of Cups and the Seven of Cups. If you don't have love, Seven of Cups says, get very specific about the type of love you want and think about what you want. Again, like, everybody always leaving comments on my videos saying how they only attract players. I'm like, well, the problem is in your comment right there. You just keep saying, I only attract players. So guess what's going to happen? You're only going to attract players. So keep it positive. No stinking thinking with these two cards here, Aquarius. But I feel like there could be a perfect match coming in for you. For some of you, I feel like this could be a perfect match, but it's like there could be a lot of details floating around about the relationship or in the relationship, or there could be a lot of things getting in the way here. Wouldn't even worry about it, Aquarius, is what I would say to you. So if you're in a relationship, or if you're getting in a relationship where there's a lot of extra details, maybe like you're with somebody who works a lot, maybe they don't have a lot of time, or maybe they live far away, or who knows what could be popping up, wouldn't even worry about it. 10 of Cups, fortune after difficulty, happy home, happy family. So if this is love, it looks really good. If this is something else, it looks really good as well. It could be you matching up with a new job. 7 of Cups could just say you're not exactly sure how to do the job if you're getting a new job. Wouldn't even worry about it. 10 of Cups as the outcome. So Aquarius, awesome reading. Love it. Looks really good. All right, Pisces, thank you for your patience. Really appreciate it. So let's see what we have for you, Pisces people and Pisces. Yeah, Pisces, love it, as always. Pisces, you have the King of Swords here and the Three of Pentacles. This could definitely be justice in some sort of situation in your life. It could be, mostly, King of Swords to me is a card of justice at work, very specifically. So if you've been dealing with like jealous people or like problem people or anything like that, I feel like this is saying that there will be justice at work. For others, this would, again, represent help coming from people in your life. Three of Pentacles is like a card of teamwork, and it's also a card of planning as well and being very competent. Really, Pisces, like, for how many months have I been saying that this is you right here? King of Swords. I feel like this is you. I feel like this is the energy that you are embracing. I feel like it's saying that, like, you are the one that is kind of reaching a certain level of mastery over life in general, Pisces, with this King of Swords. I feel like you're being more intellectual, more kind of, like, truthful, honest, and straightforward, but I also feel like you're gaining a certain level of mastery over some skill in your life or something. Three of Pentacles says this will lead to you producing quality work. So it's almost like some of you are kind of reaching a pinnacle maybe in your career or in work in general. And I do feel like this is awesome for you, Pisces. Next, you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles as well. So I feel like for some of you, this could be love. Ten of Pentacles to me is like your missing puzzle piece, your perfect relationship, someone who is, perfect for you. Nobody's perfect, of course, Pisces, but there could be a perfect person coming in. Could be an earth sign, could be somebody with a lot of earth in your chart. You also have fire, you have air, yeah, pretty much everything, Pisces. So it could be any sign coming in for you, but I feel like it could be a little bit slow moving at this point right now. It could also just be, somebody who's very hardworking, so that could be why it's slow moving. It could involve moving as well, Pisces. That comes up for you every single night. You have the Knight of Swords here as well, so it could involve travel or moving in this situation. The Knight of Pentacles is also a card of being cautious, so I do feel like for some of you, you could be attracting someone, or you could be with someone where you're both people are trying to be cautious in the situation. I feel like it'll work out with the Ten of Pentacles. Wouldn't even worry about it. For others, this is something new that you're working on here, Pisces. Tons of success, tons of abundance, so whatever you're working on looks amazing. And finally, Pisces, I feel like you're very attractive at this time. As always, you always get this card, so I feel like you could be very attractive at this time, attracting a lot of people. Knight of Swords, someone charging into your life. So I feel like for some of you, there could be love charging into your life. It could be an air sign, it could be any sign, of course, and I feel like this is going to be very good for you. And for others, I feel like this is you. I feel like, again, the Knight of Swords is a card of being, not really being an authority figure, but it is a card of kind of being authoritative, like, displaying a certain level of authority, whether you have it or not. So I feel like some of you are doing that. It is a card of being very knowledgeable as well. So I feel like for some of you, that could be the case, that you're just extremely knowledgeable about something in your life. Yeah, not one. Something that you haven't given up on, Pisces, is where you're gaining your knowledge. Yeah, you've been very patient in some sort of situation, is what I would say. This could also be in love. Knight of Swords is somebody who's very intelligent, somebody who's very direct, honest, knowledgeable, logical, like all those things. So could be somebody who's being attracted to you. Yeah, could be love as well, Pisces. But Pisces, that looks awesome. So thank you as always, Pisces. Really appreciate it. Thank you everyone for being here tonight. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now, and we are going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. So let's see what we have for everybody. And 1, 2, and 3 people. All right. And a couple more shuffles here, people. Let's see. All right. 1 and like 2 more. 2 and 3. All right. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, if you pick card number 1, you have the King of Wands and the Empress. So I feel like you could be attracting someone at this time. This could definitely be love as well. So I feel like there could be love coming in for a lot of you, very abundant. Could be a fire sign, or it could be any sign, really. It could just be somebody where there's a lot of passion. It could be somebody with children as well, and it could also be somebody or it could be somebody who's very focused on like business or work or something like that. For others, I feel like this is you just being a boss with the King of Wands, attracting a lot of abundance. So this could be in your financial life, your work life, pretty much anything, and I feel like there could be a lot of abundance coming in there. If you pick card number 2, you have the Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Yeah, I feel like that this could be like a new relationship that brings you a lot of happiness. Something very playful, childlike, very entertaining. Probably a lot different than what you've experienced in the past with the Seven of Pentacles. So some of you, new love. For others, this could just be money making you happy. It's like this is finally seeing results. So I feel like some of you could be finally seeing results financially or in work or in your business with these 2 cards. And finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the Devil and the Six of Wands. I feel like this is some of you kind of surviving a toxic relationship, and now you're getting a lot of attention. So I feel like this is kind of like a turnaround almost type of energy here, where you're having success after being in some sort of devil-like relationship or some sort of toxic relationship. For others, this could just be you, again, overcoming obstacle or something toxic in your life, like a bad habit or something like that here, card number 3, people. So that's really all I feel there. It could also be rest. Like, it could be saying that you went through something difficult, and now you're kind of like resting, or you've been able to heal up from something as well. But there you go. All right. Thank you, everybody, again, for being here. Really appreciate it. I am going to answer questions now. Of course, Super Chats will get preference, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can. And I do answer Super Chats in order, just so everybody knows. And also, please be patient. because I always get a ton of super chats. But Libra Faith, thank you for the super chat. You say cards for love and work. For love, you have the Hermit, like everybody else in the world, like everybody else. So I would open up to love, get out there and date, Libra Faith. It's just that simple. The Hermit is just being too internal, needing to get out into the world right here. So I feel like you need to get out into the world for love, and I feel like you need to date. Yeah, I feel like that will bring love into your life. For work, you have the Seven of Swords, the Five of Cups, not feeling fulfilled. Four of Swords, like wanting to break away or something like that is what I'd say to you. Yeah, I don't know. Do you not like your job is what I would say here. Or I feel like there needs to be some sort of change at work. So maybe needing to look for something new. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Like I feel like you need to look for something new, or you are going to be looking for something new that's, that's much better for you. So that's what I would do if I were you. Honey York, thank you for the super chat. You say, will class get me a new job? Yeah, I would say yes. Ace of Wands, 2, passion, new beginning. So Honey York, I would say yes, for sure. Kelly Cooper, thank you for the super chat. Can you pull a card for me for the week? Yes, you have the High Priestess, Kelly, and the Nine of Swords. Get out of your head. This is a lot of worry, is what I'd say to you, Kelly. Even with the High Priestess is no action, but it's like kind of like fears over mysteries. So I feel like you need to let go of your fears, let go of like needing to know the details of some things in your life. The Nine of Swords is like allowing things to hold you back. So I would just let those fears and things go, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, I feel like you need to pick a new path. And it could be in love, but with the lovers, could be any area of your life. Laney, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Do I have a relationship coming in soon? Yes, definitely is what I'd say to you. I would say get out there as well. I would date. The Magician says you can have whatever you want. So I feel like you could be attracting someone very easily, but the Hangman is like keeping yourself stuck, basically. Yeah, there could be like love offers coming in. I would start dating, is what I would say to you. I would go out on dates. Four of Cups says do not throw love offers away. Four of Cups can be a love offer that comes in, but it's like you're not accepting, love offers that are coming to you. So I would say date. Yeah, Chariot. Yeah, I would say someone's coming in for you. I'm not worried about you. Ursula, thank you for the super chat. Ask for a computer job for my boyfriend at my job. Will he? I was very confused by that for some reason. Will he get a position at my place of work or somewhere else once he graduates? He graduates in December. You have the Eight of Swords, the Justice card. So let's see here. I'm going to split this out. I think I feel like he'll get a job somewhere else, is what I would say to you. Eight of Swords, Trapped Energy, Justice is a good card, because it does say that kind of like the karmic scales are balancing out for him. Things are going to be tilting in his favor, especially if he has felt stuck or like he's not moving forward. I asked if he would get a job where you work, and you have the Five of Swords, which would kind of just say no. So I feel like could just be saying no, basically, in this situation. And then in the for somewhere else, you have the Nine of Cups. So I feel like he will find a job regardless, very quickly. And Nine of Cups is a wish, total fulfillment, good things coming in. So I feel like he will find something soon, is what I would say to you, or by the time he graduates, but probably somewhere else for sure. Clint York, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, I'm coming home. Congratulations, Clint, on coming home. Clint, if you have any questions, definitely let me know. Clint, again, thank you for the super chat. You say, Casey needs some love. Everyone thank Casey for the collective. Yes, everybody, there was a collective at the beginning of this reading. It will be time-stamped. Make sure to thank the stunning Casey for the collective as well. Tiffany, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, cards for my love life. You have the Wheel of Fortune, Tiffany, and the Strength card. I feel like you need to be more determined to get love, but you have the Wheel of Fortune. Very good card, very lucky card for love. It's also a card of movement as well, but it can just say that you need to get out there and meet new people, is what I would say to you. So yeah, I would just get out there and find love. But I feel like there's definitely love coming in for you, Tiffany. Yeah, it's like you're releasing difficulties at this time. Stunning Casey, thank you so much for the support. You are too kind. You say, Clint coming home in 2 weeks. Thank him so much for his service. Yes, Clint, thank you for the service. Your service, of course. Really appreciate it. And the guys as well. And Casey says, please hit and show your support for Chris. Yes, please hit the like button as well, because Casey says so. So that's why you should do it. Stunning Casey, again, thank you for the super chat. Reading for Leon. Leon, you have the Five of Wands in the Moon card, so I feel like you need to move away from mental conflict, move away from the challenges or any challenges that could be popping up in your head with these two cards. So I feel like you need to like get out of your head with these two cards, Leon. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Something has to be let go here for some reason. Two of Swords. Like, look, all these cards are the same for you. Yeah, King of Swords. I feel like you know what you need to release, or maybe it's like a personal thing that you need to let go of, but I feel like you know what you need to release, and I feel like that will lead to the most success. Leon, speaking of Leon, thank you for the super chat. You say, tonight is a night for everyone. Yes, it is. Chris and everyone collective at the end, please. All right, we are going to do another collective at the end right now. Not at the end, because of Leon. So everybody say thank you to KC. Everybody say thank you to Leon, because you're all getting two collectives today because of them. All right, we're doing another collective here. All right. For everyone that's here in the collective, watching this collective, you have the Tower and the Seven of Cups. I feel like distraction is your enemy with these two cards for everybody in the collective. Seven of Cups, too many details, too many extra things. I think that Saturn and Capricorn, it's like we got to draw our focus. We have to have a very specific focus on the things that we want in life or the things we want to do or whatever. So I feel like everybody that's here needs to focus on like one thing at a time, get them completed, get your projects completed, and make sure to see things through to the end with these two cards. So I feel like a lot of pretty much everybody that's here just needs to focus to avoid tower moments. I don't think these are things that are going to happen, so that's what I'd say there. Next, for the collective, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Both of these cards represent a path to choose. Queen of Pentacles is my card called the Crossroads. To me, it says pick the new path no matter what. So no matter what you're trying to decide on in your life, Queen of Pentacles always says pick the new path. Two of Pentacles always says pick the new path. So I feel like if this is love, you need to pick the new person, not the old person. If it's a job, if you don't like your job, pick a new job, get something new. For others, this could say that your finances are going to stabilize. I'm also getting a settlement as well coming in. The Two of Pentacles, to me, could also represent a settlement coming in. So I have alternative meanings that I personally use in the way that I read for the tarot cards, and Two of Pentacles is a settlement card to me sometimes. And so I do feel like some of you could be receiving a settlement, an inheritance, or some sort of large chunk of change from something. But again, this would be something you know about. People always ask me, they're like, does that mean I'm going to get an inheritance? I'm like, well, did someone, die? Because if not, no. So it's like you don't have some rich prince uncle from Bavaria, who's your long lost uncle, leaving you a bunch of money. It's not going to happen. But you would know about this, is what I'm trying to say. So that's what I'd say here. That's all I'm getting there. And finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the Sun and the Queen of Cups. Amazing energy. So this could definitely be love coming in for everybody here. And Queen of Cups is a change in direction of love. So this would be someone new coming in for you here with these two cards. For others, Sun is just a card of success. I'm getting material success. So if you are like in business, or if you've even been spending money on your job, this could represent a change here. And the Queen of Cups could say like you're putting energy into your business or your job, and you're going to be getting a return. So I'm just kind of getting like better returns on these two cards. But looks really good ending with the Sun there, collective. So thank you again to Leon for the collective, and thank you everybody who watched the collective as well. Miss Bella, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, a card for my current job. There are so many changes happening. Am I going to be okay? Am I happy? You have the Five of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. This could be you changing, just things changing in the job is what I'd say here. And I feel like you will be fine. Page of Wands here, Three of Wands. You will be expanding with the universe. I feel like you're just kind of like going with, this is more of a kind of like go with the flow, free-spirited type of energy. So yes, I feel like things are going to be fine for you in your job and things like that. Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty. So I think no matter what happens, things are going to be fine for you. This is a really good card. So it's almost like you're protected and things are going to just go well in general. So that's what I'd say to you. Honey York, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. So you say, card for court Wednesday. Me, Pisces, my ex, Scorpio, stole money. Honey York, you have the Four of Wands, Three of Pentacles. I feel like things will go well. Four of Wands is a celebration. It would represent marriage, but this is clearly not marriage. So I would just say that it represents a celebration. Three of Pentacles is just like work. So I feel like you're just kind of putting in the work and everything like that. But I think things will go well for you. Rosa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Small sales gig for the weekend. Yay or nay? Yay. Yes, definitely do it is what I would say to you. No doubt about it. Yes, definitely do it. Yes. that is a lot of success. So yes, no doubt about it. Yanni, thank you for the super chat. Yanni, you have the Six of Pentacles, so I feel like you are planting seeds like in multiple different areas of your life. I feel like you're kind of like working on getting just different things going in your life here with the Six of Pentacles. So yeah, amazing. I feel like there's a lot of success coming in for you. Yeah, Hierophant, like this is divinely guided change coming in for you, but it's like growth. Like I feel like it's a growth period. Kiara B, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, is he talking to someone else too? What's he thinking? I would say no. Yeah, I feel like he wants total fulfillment with you if this is love for you, Kiara, or if it's not, you know, I feel like it's just happiness. There's hope in this situation. Judgment would just be a rebirth. So yeah, I would say no. I don't think he's talking to anybody. Katie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, does the guy I've been seeing love me, and will he ever say it? The Fool, I would say yes. I feel like it's just going to take time. So, yes is what I'd say to you, but I feel like it's just going to take a little bit of time, and I don't really know what else to say there. Yeah, he's just slow, you know? I feel like it just takes some guys a while to say it. So, I would say yes, but I feel like it's just going to take a little bit of time. I don't, like, not long, but yeah. Ava, thank you for the super chat. You say love and money cards. For love, you have the King of Wands, Knight of Wands. So I feel like there could be someone very passionate about you, someone very driven, somebody who's very daring, charming, confident. Could be a fire sign, could be any sign, of course, but definitely love coming in for you. For money, you have the Two of Cups. Could be somebody with money, is what I would say here. This could also be you kind of like working on something that you're more passionate about, that you actually want to do. So I feel like that, and I've been encouraging everybody to, you know, start a passion project this year, because that's probably how we're going to make our money in the future, plain and simple. And so that's that. Matt Grenier, thank you for the super chat. You say, how do I stay out of my head more in a card for the week? To stay out of your head, I feel like you need something to work on, number one. It's funny because I wasn't going to pull a card for that. I was just going to say you need something to work on. King of Pentacles, you need something to work on. So I feel like you like having some sort of personal project, like I just said to Ava, or you know, even it could be a puzzle that's really hard to complete, or anything. I feel like there's just too much restless energy in the chart right now. It's not like bad, but it's also annoying. So I feel like we need to take our restless energy, we need to put it into something creative, or it doesn't even have to be creative. It could just be something we enjoy, like a hobby or something like that. But I feel like you need to channel your energy into something. I would also say like big goals. I keep encouraging people. I'm like, set a really big goal for yourself. Make it really tiny. Like, you know, so say that you want to make $1 billion with a business, but then start with like making your first dollar, if that makes sense. Just saying, okay, I want to make $1 billion. That's a big goal, but like, how do I make the first dollar? And it's just like keep it simple and then start working up from there. So I feel like those types of goals that would be a good idea as well. For the week, you have the 3 Cups, celebrations, happiness, good things coming in. So I feel like things will be going well for you there. Rose, thank you for the super chat. Card for the week, you have the Knight of Cups. Could be love, Rose. Yeah, I feel like this could be love coming in for you. Could be a water sign, Rose. Someone who sweeps you off your feet. Knight of Cups is the card of a knight in shining armor, so it could be a really good person for you. Queen of Wands is attraction, so I feel like there could be somebody who's very attractive and who is attracted to you coming in for you here in love. So I'd get out there. That looks really good. Definitely could be a water sign, Rose. Look at that. Clint York, thank you again for the super chat. You say happy birthday to Dad. Yes, happy birthday, Dad. Everybody that's here, say happy birthday to Dad, please. Mary, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say Javier called me. Are his intentions good? Should I give him another chance? I would say yes, actually. 8 of Pentacles, wanting to put in the work. Mary, willing to put in the work as well. This is like, you know, building something. Temperance. I feel like if you're going to do this, you are going to have to be patient with him. But, yeah, I would say yes is what I would say to you. So, yes, I feel like you could. Yeah, Ace of Cups, love. So, yes, I would just do it. No doubt. Rose, thank you for the super chat, Rose. Really appreciate it. Does overthinking everything necessary? No. This is what I would say to you. Never. So, Death, I feel like if you are, I'm not sure if you're saying you are overthinking things or what. I'm not sure. But what I would say here is that I feel like that you will be transforming away from this overthinking type energy. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like you will stop, is what I'd say to you, Rose. No doubt about it. Kiara B, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Kiara, you say, why do my engagements always end? You say black magic. You have the 4 of Pentacles. No, I don't believe in black magic, but that's just me. Nine of Wands. So I feel like somebody just gives up. Four of Pentacles is like holding on too tightly to things. So it could be like you holding on too tightly to relationships that aren't right in the first place, or holding on to the fact that you just maybe you want to get married, and so then you're holding on too tightly to that, and you're not like kind of giving people freedom or space. Nine of Wands is like needing to make sure that you don't give up on a situation, but it's also a card of being determined to find the right person. Yeah, I feel like you just haven't found the right person yet, is what it boils down to. So that's what I'd say to you. Carry me home. That's one hell of a name. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, this is my birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, by the way. I need a lover that won't drive me crazy. Is he coming within the next few months? I would say yes, is what I would say to you. Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords, yes. So Six of Swords, very good card for your situation because it talks about improvement and finding someone who is an improvement over whatever it is you've been experiencing, up until this point. Knight of Swords could be an air sign coming in for you. Could also just be somebody who charges into your life. So it could be like somebody who's just very quick moving into your life. Queen of Swords says you need to open up a little bit more, is what I'd say here. Nine of Pentacles, yeah, this is like way too independent of an energy. So you say that other people drive you crazy, but it's like, are you too independent, is what I would say with these cards. Do you need to be more open? Do you need to allow someone into your life? Or do you need to find this right here? Do you need to find someone who's just as independent as you are? And it's like when you can maybe you can come together when you want to be together, and then you can both separate and you can both do your own thing like whenever you want. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think that, yeah, like this whole year I've been telling people that there's way too much of an independent energy and we're all a little bit too closed off. We need to open up, but some people just want to be independent, and that's fine because I'm sure there's somebody who's out there who wants to be just as independent as you do. So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, I don't think you have to change for anybody, but yeah, that's what I'd say there. But I definitely feel like there's love for you. So yes, no doubt about it. And happy birthday again. Really appreciate it. Brian Long, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, I have MS and it throws me off my duties. I have been working hard to heal, to pursue work, continue school, and make my dream project real. Does love see me? Definitely, is what I would say to you. Yeah, Eight of Cups. It's like you feel like it doesn't, but look, Empress, if we're talking about if we're talking about love here, then I would say yes, no doubt about it. If we're talking about like a relationship, but if we were just talking about other energy as well, could be other things as well. Page of Swords just says you need to discover love. You need to like get out there. Four of Pentacles, yeah, it's like Brian. There's like stability coming in for you, good things here as well. Letting go of past heartbreaks as well with the Four of Pentacles here. Five of Wands, feeling like there's too much competition, but yeah, I feel like you just need to put the work in. Three of Pentacles, just that simple. So I would say yes. I feel like there's definitely love for you, especially with that Empress. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, change in direction. So yes, to answer your question. Simran, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say love, question mark. Ten of Swords, let go of the past, Simran. I feel like you need to move towards like new love with this card. You also say security, receptionist, or North Dog Walk job. I can already tell you that it's the receptionist job. I think the dog walking job too. The security job, the first job, I would say no. But the other two jobs look very good. The receptionist looks very good. The Sun, best card in the deck. And the dog walking job, a wish, a dream come true. Who wouldn't want to walk dogs? So I feel like that would be good for you as well. KC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Birthday boy card. Happy birthday, Pops. Love, Plaxico. Dad, you have the Four Swords going through recovery and Page of Cups. Oh, that's me right there. Look at that. And the Three of Wands, expansion. So probably in a period of recovery. Page of Cups looking at future offers or something like that. I don't know. Could be future work offers or something, or leadership opportunities coming into Dad's life right here, or Pops as you so lovingly call him. And also opportunities to expand as well. So that looks really good. Yeah, Seven of Wands, doubling down on something new that's coming in. I like that. That looks good. Clint York, thank you again so much for the support. Really appreciate it. You say, thank you, Minipon, for showing so much love to my kids. You got it. We love having them. So thank you, Clint. Casey, thank you again. You say, Queen of Pentacles reading. For Queen of Pentacles, we have the World and the Four of Wands. Queen of Pentacles, I feel like if you want love, I feel like you just got to get out there and find it with these two cards. I feel like there's love coming in for you here, but I feel like you have to date if you're looking for love. If this is anything else, could be also jobs as well if you're looking for a job. But I feel like there's about to be a celebration for you, Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah, Two Wands. It's like you have to take the lead to get what you want, is what I would say to you. So I feel like you have to kind of like take the lead in your life with the Two of Wands here. Become more bold. Yeah, I feel like you need to trust where you're being pulled as well. Ace of Wands is your is like a pull, feeling pulled towards something. So I feel like you have to move towards it. Kat, hello. Thank you for being here. You say pick a card for Kat. Kat, you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. Kat, this could be like a new job or a new opportunity for finances or better finances to come into your life. Four of Cups kind of says you are manifesting this in your life. Kat, this could also be love coming in for you as well, but Four of Cups wants you to get very specific. I feel like I say this to you all the time, Kat. So to me, Four of Cups is saying that you have to get very specific about what you want in love and you will get it. So, yeah, I feel like you have to open up more in love as well. But, Kat, Ace of Pentacles, I love it. Really good card. Jen Nova, thank you for the super chat. If you have a question, pop it in down below, and I will be happy to answer it. Donna, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for my son, Chariot, Victory. I feel like there will be a victory here for you, Donna. This would represent you needing to take control of the situation. So, I would just say take control of the situation, and then I feel like things will probably work out better for you. But I do feel like you need to kind of do that, is what I'd say there. But definitely a victory for you. Annette, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will the lady get back to me on the car? I would say no. Yeah, I feel like saying no, if I'm being honest with you, for whatever reason. So I would just say no to you. Yeah, I feel like very stuck energy here. That's the best way I can put it. So I would say no to you. Definitely. I feel like too much of a kind of like a stuck thing going on there. All right, I think I'm all caught up here, people. So if I have Genova, thank you again for the super chat. You say, what is Cancer hiding from me, and what is his intentions for us? He has bad habits, is what I'd say. Nine of Wands, definitely hiding stuff, is what I'd say. I gotta be honest with you. You are like the first person that I've ever read for who's asked me what is someone hiding, and they're actually hiding something that like I personally feel. So you know, again, yeah, I feel like he's hiding bad habits. You know, this could represent addictions or addictive tendencies, or just bad habits in general, and so I feel like he is hiding something from you. Yeah, Nine of Swords, look at this. Yeah, I don't know, I would move on to someone new, is what I would say to you, Genova. So I would move on to someone new. Page of Pentacles is my card of a brand spanking new person in your life. So yeah, I feel like you're just going to move on to someone new here, really. And yeah, new love, definitely. I would move on, is what I'd say there. Definitely bad habits or drugs or something going on there, is what I would say. Rita, hello. Thank you as always for the super chat. You say, a card for Taurus, I'm suing. Strength, I feel like you need to be determined to see this through to the end. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, right? Emperor, yeah, I feel like this is going to take time, but I also feel like things are going to, you know, probably progress, is what I would say to you, if that makes sense. So, that's what I would say here. And Three of Cups, celebration. There will be a celebration here for you, Rita. J-Moss. Jacqueline, hello. You say, what's cooking for J-Moss? You have the Five of Pentacles, Six of Swords. Moving on to calmer shores. Improvements. This is definitely improvements. It's like you're going from this right here, Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, towards more improvements in your life. Probably every single area of your life, not just one area. Yeah, the Magician, you have all the talents, gifts, skills, and abilities you need to get the things that you desire and want in your life. Page of Wands, yeah, very passionate as well. Page of Wands is like also, I feel, saying be creative, be courageous, be confident in going for whatever it is that you want. But the Magician says you can have whatever you want. You just have to take action and kind of like focus on it as well. Yeah, I feel like this is like a personal project or something like that, is what I'd say to you. Like, I feel like you're focusing on some sort of passion project or something, or you will be in the future with that Knight of Wands. I like that a lot. I feel like you need to get started on something. So I feel like you will, but I feel like you could start a lot sooner. So I hope that makes a lot of sense to you, J Moss. But thank you. Simran, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You said advice on letting go of past heartbreak. Knight of Cups. In a lot of ways, I feel like that. Number one, I always say create a shit list, number one, of your ex. Like, get a piece of paper and write down all the bad stuff that they did or all the bad things that they had about them. And I always tell people to do this and carry it around in your pocket until you move on. So every time you think of them, you can look at that shit list and be like, oh, look, they were, a butthead all the time, or whatever you need to say. So that's what I would do. But number two, I feel like new love is coming in for you with this Knight of Cups. So I hate to say this because, I don't think we should rely on new love to help us move on, but I do think that's probably what's going to happen for you. based off those cards. So that's what I'd say to you. Gareth, hello. Gareth, thank you for the super chat. You say, more blocks today. Should I just go back to the UK? You do have the Two of Cups here. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune would be a return, is what I would say to you, Gareth, if I'm being honest with you. So I kind of feel like saying yes. And the Wheel of Fortune is a very good card, though. So it kind of says this would be your destiny in a lot of ways. It is a card of movement as well. So I kind of feel like saying yes, you know, with that card. Yeah, I feel like you need to look at what you will be gaining if you do that with the Five of Cups. But I would say yes to you, Gareth, with that Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is a return to me. I gotta be honest. So that's what I'd say there. The Jenna Kitty, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Jenna, you say, is my ex Scorpio coming back at all? I would say no to you here. Yeah, death. Yeah, Scorpio, but also death. So I would say no to you. I feel like there's new love coming in for you here. And let's see, Seven of Cups. I feel like you need to focus on what you want, like everybody. Seven of Cups, everybody gets this card now, and it's just a card of like needing to be very, very specific about the type of person we want in our life. If we can do that, we will get it. So we need to be very sure of ourselves here. Yeah, new love. I feel like it's new love coming in for you. Lovers, even though lovers to me says new love, especially when it comes up after a breakup. It's very specific in that it wants us to move towards new love. Clint, you are too kind. Thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I will buy a case of water and drink it. Twixie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, does Spirit want me to pursue Devon or let go? Twixie, I feel like this says you could put the energy into it if you wanted to. So I would say if you want to pursue it, you could. I feel like you have a choice. The Justice card is always a choice. It always says we have a choice. But you do have the Ten of Pentacles, which is like a really good love card. And you have the Temperance card, which is a card of patience. So I do feel like you should, I feel like you can keep pursuing this is what I'd say to you. So yes, I feel like you can. Sorry about all that noise, people. I don't know what the hell they're doing out there, but they're always doing something out there, am I right? Never stops. Alright, Sierra, thank you for the super chat, really appreciate it. How does Cameron feel about me when I messaged him? The Fool, very happy. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is a very independent energy. It's like a single energy, but the Fool is a very happy, kind of free-flowing, new beginning, and like happy energy as well. So I feel like happy, you know, and I feel like that's good for you, Sierra. Yeah, maybe like he wants to put the work in. Honey York, thank you for the super chat. Does BK think of me? If yes, will he contact me? I would say no. Yeah, I feel like saying no, if I'm being honest with you here. I feel like it's new love. Yeah, I asked new love, and you have like this fire sign showing up. You have 3 kings there. That would say you have choices too. So yeah, I would say no. Donna, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Donna, you say, will Nina return? Ten of Wands, Queen of Wands. I would say yes to you. Ten of Wands, releasing a burden. And the Queen of Wands, yes. So I would say yes to you. Yes. Ten of Cups, yes, for sure. Mark, thank you. Mark, you have the Six of Wands, and you have the Ace of Swords. Much better cards than I got tonight, but there you go. Thank you. All right, I think I'm all caught up again, everybody. So if I have not answered your question, I will stick around for a few more minutes and answer some questions. Actually, Gurpreet, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, when can I expect to hear from my Virgo? I would say right away. You have the Eight of Wands, Queen of Cups, changing direction. So yeah, I feel like very soon is what I'd say to you. I feel like you'll hear from them very quickly. Eight of Wands, literally a message. So I feel like very, very quickly is what I'll say there. Shane knows what's up. Shane, exactly. Don't like him. Right? Alright. Athena, you have the High Priestess. I feel like it's time for you to take action on love. Like, I feel like you gotta get out there with this card. This is a card of no action. Twixie Bar, thank you again for the super chat. You say, we don't work together anymore. Will I see him again? Two of Pentacles, I feel like you'll have a choice whether or not you see him again or not. So I would say yes, because it's just saying you have the choice. So yes. Six of Cups, yes. So yes, no doubt about it. Gareth, thank you again. Chris, America is my home. Card to stay. Six of Pentacles. Seven of Swords, let go of your fears. Queen of Swords, this just says you could do it if you wanted to. Six of Pentacles says that, Six of Pentacles is a card of, like, lack. It's a card of feeling like you don't have the money to do something or you can't do something, but it is a card that says you have the knowledge, you have the power, you do have the resources to make this happen. You just have to, like, plant the seeds. So I do feel like you could make this happen if you wanted to. Queen of Swords, very resourceful card. Hierophant, yeah, this is, like, divinely guided for you. Judgment, your true purpose. So, yeah, like I said, I mean, I feel like if you put the work in, you could stay here, no doubt about it, with these cards. So, yes, I think you could stay here. This right here is a wake-up call as well, the Judgment card. So it could say, like, you're having, like, a wake-up call or, like, an inner calling that's making you stay here, is what I'd say. Or, like, some sort of wake-up call that's trying to push you to do something so that you can stay here, is what I would say to you. But that looks good for you. All right, let's see what else we have going on here. Amanda, you say, love card and money card, please. When can I expect to hear from my Aquarius? I feel like things are moving forward very quickly, so I feel like soon. That's what I'd say to you. That's an Aquarius, so I would just say very fast, no doubt about it. All right. I will take a few more questions, everybody, so feel free to pop your questions in down below. Grace, you say, is the next LTR soon, and is he younger? I'd say yes, whatever you wish for. The star is a wish, so I would say yes, no doubt about it. Arouge, you say here, will I receive a positive email? I would say yes to you. You have the Ace of Cups, so yes is what I would say to you. So yes, no doubt about it. And let me just switch up here real quick, people. Hester, you say, will my new project take off soon? I would say yes to you as well. So this is just a card of flow, but yes. So yes. Imelda, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Gurpreet, thank you again for the super chat. You say, is my ex Libra happy, or does he still think about me? I feel like you need to be strong at this time. Lovers, I would say no, if I'm being honest with you. So I feel like I would say no, is what I'd say to you. The Lovers is about picking new love. So I feel like they're happy, but yeah, I feel like they're just too closed off here. Queen of Swords, will my soulmate leave me for a dude? I would say no. I hope not. Lovely Lisi, something like that. You say, will I reconcile with Capricorn X, or do I let it go? I would move on to new love. I feel like there's someone much better coming in for you. Amanda, will your ex come back? I would say no, Tower. So I would say no. Priscilla, will you hear from a Libra? I would say no to you as well. I feel like they have bad habits anyway. Aaliyah, will you get a job soon? Yes, definitely. Happiness. So yes. Haley, I would say yes to you as well, for sure, no doubt about it. Elizabeth Gonzalez, I would say no, is what I'd say. I don't know, Elizabeth, I feel like you have too many options in love, so I would say no, is what I'd say to you. Does Clint have a question? If Clint has a question, Clint gets a question answered, so, Clint York, is she into me? Yes. Clint, you have the Ace of Cups, the I love you card, so Clint, I would say yes, no doubt about it. P-Plug, did you do Capricorn? Yes. I pulled a card for you, by the way. Artworks, well received. Donna, yes, definitely. 3 of Wands, so yes, for sure. I feel like it's really well received, for sure. Sierra, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What does Spirit want me to do about Cameron? Throw him away? Something like that. The Emperor, yeah, I don't know, move on is what I'd say here. So, 4 Cups is kind of like throwing away a love offer in some ways. So, like, moving on. This card of going within as well. Gurpreet, you say, will the Virgo commit? Yes, is what I would say to you. So, yes. M. Garcia, you have the Queen of Pentacles. More money coming in. This is like an increase in your resources. Rose, I would say love. I feel like Big Head is kind of like, preventing you from finding love or something with this. Christina Nava, card please. You have the Knight of Cups. Could be a love coming in for you as well. 6 of Wands, attention. Knight of Cups is a card of Knight in Shining Armor, as you know. So it could be like a Knight in Shining Armor coming in for you for love. This could also just be like a lot of attention in work or business or, pretty much anything like that. So that looks really good. Gabriella, thank you for the super chat. May I have a card for the next couple of days ahead in love? 8 of Cups. It's like, I feel like you are leaving things behind in the past. High Priestess, no action. 2 of Pentacles. I feel like you need to, Gabriella, I feel like you need to move away from this, feeling left out in the cold, and I feel like you are finding, I feel like you need to move forward in love, like with someone new. So I would get out there and date is what I would say to you. So I feel like you need to kind of move on towards new love with these 2 cards is what I would say to you here. No, yeah, I feel like too much competition in the past, too much mental conflict is what I'd say to you. I feel like there's like more passionate, new like opportunities coming in for you is what I'd say. New people. Yeah, Magician. New beginnings is what I'd say. Imelda, you say, will Melissa stay with someone or Shane, the ex, to... I feel like she's going to go towards someone new is what I'd say there. So I feel like new love is what I'd say to you. But, all right, everybody, I'm going to cut this off here tonight. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. I will, of course, be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to catch me live, make sure to come back. But thank you, everybody, and have a good night.